Ground zero for the unemployment crisis, it's the state of Michigan. Michigan Governor Jennifer Granholm is here with us, direct from the Job Summit. Governor, thanks so very much. Tell us why this is more than a photo opportunity. Why, as the New York Times said in its editorial today, why is the president now obligated to lay out an agenda, not just ideas, but an actual agenda for getting something done?
Well, clearly the first stimulus package was an attempt to stimulate job growth as a piece of it, but we need to really turn up the burners on it. And so as governors, I know we all want to see jobs created, and what can a government do to create jobs? And really that's what this opportunity to hear from those who will be hiring people to say, what is it that you can do to allay our concerns, to make sure that the conditions are competitive to be able to create jobs in America? I can just tell you, Andrea, Michigan does have a 15.1% unemployment rate. We really are ground zero. And whatever can be done to put people to work right away, to get our employers to start hiring, to get people to invest in Michigan, that's exactly what we want to hear.
Well, when you look at the states, you know better than anyone, you've got the highest in the nation. Other states, Nevada at 13%, Rhode Island 12.9%, California 12.5%, South Carolina 12.1%, Washington, D.C. 11.9%. It's an appalling double-digit level of unemployment.
Absolutely.
The Friday numbers are going to come out again tomorrow. Who knows whether they'll bounce up or down. But the bottom line is the president has a political imperative and a leadership imperative.
There's
here.
no doubt. And every member of Congress is feeling this, too. I can certainly tell you that every governor is feeling it. It is hot out there. People are desperate for work, and it's understandable. So part of the package, I think, has to be extending the unemployment benefits to make sure that people can still be cared for during this time. But I think this investment in infrastructure, there is a huge opportunity to put people to work, especially, there's a large amount of the male population, that the men who have been displaced during this very tough economy, particularly in the manufacturing sector.
But there have been a lot of questions, and the administration really needs to respond to some of these government investigations, congressional inquiries into the numbers of jobs that have been claimed in the first stimulus package.
Except for the first, really, it's a 2-year package, and the only jobs numbers that have come out have been about the first 6 months. And in the first 6 months, even the Congressional Budget Office said that the third quarter created between 1 million and 1.6 million jobs. So clearly the investment, I tell you, in Michigan, the orange barrels that people are seeing, it's a result of stimulus money going into infrastructure job creation. That needs to continue to happen, and turn up the burners on it is what we say. I think also, Andrea, there needs to be some incentives, some tax incentives for investment, but also a lot of businesses across the country can't get access to credit. And so the ability for us to be able to offer low-interest loans at all, allow businesses to be able to have access to credit, which the spigot has been turned off of, is a critical piece of job creation.
When we look at the auto industry in your state, 72% unemployment, well, first of all, Detroit's unemployment rate is 28%. Right. That appalling enough. But the state lost 72% of its automotive jobs. A lot of those jobs are not coming back.
Right. And this is a really important point. Michigan, between 2000 and next year, we will have lost 1 million jobs. The vast majority of those automotive-related, manufacturing-related. It gets to the question of, are we going to have an advanced manufacturing sector in this nation? Part of the reason why we've lost so much of a middle class in this country is because we have not put our stake in the ground and say we have to manufacture things. As they debate this climate bill, well, you better believe we in this country better be manufacturing the products that lead us to energy independence. We're going into Afghanistan. That equipment, those ground transportation have got to be manufactured somewhere. We better be manufacturing it in America. Otherwise, we will have really given up a piece of our national security. So manufacturing, energy independence, and national security are all linked together. But certainly, it's all about jobs.
All right. Michigan's Governor Jennifer Granholm, who's, as I say, at ground zero and facing these questions every day.
Appreciate it.
And winter white. What can I say?
You look great.
We just looked at each other in the green room and said, oh, no. Thanks so much.